Hi, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to learn some Jewish wisdom with the Podcast Fellowship. Watching any video on this channel will make you eligible for a cash prize this week, even if it's an older video. All you got to do is watch the video, click the link below, fill out the form, and let us know what you learned, and you'll be entered into a raffle this week. Now let's dive in to 3 minutes of Jewish wisdom.
Okay, so did you hear the good news, Miss Nina, that you won $50 this week?
I know, I'm so excited. I finally won. I think I won one other time, so I'm excited that my time has come again.
Welcome back, everybody. Chapter 5, Mishna 6 in Pirkei Avot. Here we go. Asara dvarim nivru be'erev Shabbat bein hashmashos. There were 10 things created, going all the way back to the beginning of time. Well, not the beginning of time, but the beginning. The beginning of the just quick history lesson. The beginning of the Torah, when God is, Bereshit bara Elokim et hashamayim v'ha'aretz. God created the heavens and earth. That is talking about the beginning of the universe. Adam and Eve is really billions of years later when humanity starts becoming. When humanity gets a soul, when humanity moves from just dust or being something that does not have what makes a mammal into a human, that's when the Adam and Eve narrative in Bereshit, in Genesis starts, is when God breathed the soul aspect of what makes us us, what makes us human, into Adam and Eve. And on Friday, right, going through the 6 days of creation, so on Friday, Adam and Eve, do the sin, whatever that sin was. It wasn't eating an apple. There are 4 different opinions about what they ate. None of them are an apple, just FYI. And that was Friday morning. And so Hashemashot is that dusk on Friday, right after they've sinned, after they've made the mistake of eating from the tree, but before Shabbat comes in. And once Shabbat comes in, all creation is locked, sealed, done. God's done creating the world, and God creates essentially rest. So what happened in that those few moments while the sun was setting that God created new things? So let's hear it. Ve'eluhain, here they're the 10 things He creates. I'm going to go through them quickly. Pi ha'aretz, this is the mouth of the land that swallowed up someone named Korah thousands of years later when he argues with Moshe what's the proper way to serve God. And he comes up with a way that is not correct. Opia be'er, and this is the mouth of the miraculous well that traveled with the Jewish people. He used to sing in the desert and give everyone water. Opia aton, this is the talking donkey. If you've watched the movie Shrek, this is the talking donkey of someone named Bilam in the Torah. Vakeshet, this is the rainbow that came after all the people of Noah all got killed out. Vahaman, the manna that fell in the desert. Vahamata, this is the staff that Moses had. The mun the word mun is because the people said, what is the thing mun mean? Like, that's what the word means. Like, what is this? And it also had any taste that they wanted it to. The staff that Moses had actually opened his mouth and swallowed up the other snakes in Pharaoh's palace. Vahashamir, this is a worm that with its mouth used to eat through different types of stone that helped build the holy temple. Writing was created at that point. Vamichtav, vahaluchos, the tablets that were given at Har Sinai, at Mount Sinai. What do all these have in common? They all have all of them have to do with speech. And what happened was the nachash, the snake, which is like the idea of it's an externalized idea of our evil temptations, spoke to us with words, spoke to Chava, to Eve, and said, come, try it, it looks good, it'll probably taste good. And we have this all the times in our life where a voice will be like, yeah, it's going to be fine. We rationalize until we actually go and do it, and Chava takes a bite. And then she says to her husband, to Adam, is like, yo, you got to try this, and he does it. And this whole thing fell apart because of words. And our sages actually tell us that Adam started this whole thing because Adam told Eve not to even touch the tree, even though the commandment was not to eat from the tree. And so because his words he added on, thinking he was doing a good thing, Eve touched the tree, saw it was fine, nothing happened, so she ate from it, like the voice rationalized to her. So God had to, in quotations, literally change around some of the things that were needed in this world because speech brought the entire fabric of our reality to a different place. And all of these things that are placed over here have to do with speech and having to do with making, bringing speech back to the highest level that it could be. All of these 10 things. Just finish off the Mishnah. And we'll say a lesson and then finish off the Mishnah. Let's make sure that our values. V'yesh omrim, I'm just finishing this off. Af hamazikin, that demons were also created in Bein Hashmashot, in this dusk time, as well as the grave site of Moses, which no one knows where it is, as well as the ram of Abraham, the story of Abraham and Isaac, and some even say that tongs were created, like metal tongs were created in this time. Thanks so much for watching. Reminder to let us know what you learned from this video in the link below and get entered into a raffle for a cash prize this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next week.